Well, folks, it seems like Kim Kardashian and Jeffree Star are in the drama again. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news on YouTube. Okay, so check this out. So Kim Kardashian recently launched her new makeup line.
I think my heart and soul has always been with color cosmetics. I wanted to launch with my favorites: the perfect nude lip liner, the perfect matte lipstick, and the most amazing neutral palette.
Under the brand Skin by Kim. So if you don't know, you're underneath a rock. Kim Kardashian has a skincare line, right? It seems like every time someone has a skincare line, there's always like that one pose. You know what I'm talking about? There's always like that one pose like that. So, and they're in like sheer dresses. And it's like, so natural and organic. From Organia, Texas. anyways, she had this skincare line called Skin by Kim, SKKN. I haven't tried the skincare line. I think I have like little sample packets, but like I've yet to bite the bullet and buy it. I think the packaging looks decent. But anyways, so she had a makeup line before, for those who don't know. It was called KKW, Kim Kardashian West, back when she was married to Kanye. We already know that. That makeup came, it went, some of the stuff on there made it to the Allure Best in Beauty. It did pretty well. Well, then it just dissolved. It's no longer there anymore. It's been some time. She's back. Kim Kardashian is back. She announced it very swiftly too. She was like, I heard your messages and it's gonna drop next week. Well, it came out. People are receiving it and it's like a nude palette, some matte nudes, some lippies, and lip pencils. That's it, okay? Well, then I was thinking to myself, and I said this time and time again, and you'll hear me talk about it again, and this all correlates with Jeffree Star, just to say, why does everything always relate to Jeffree Star? Okay, check this out. So, the skincare, I was like, all right, the skincare looks really great. She launched the new makeup collection under the Skin brand. So I'm like, all right, great. We're gonna get some skincare infusion. We're gonna get that whole gig. So I was looking at the makeup and the ingredients. Some of the lipsticks have jojoba, which is a basic ingredient for a lot of lipsticks. It says they're moisturizing, which how many times have we heard a lipstick be moisturizing before? Which, by the way, I'm using Milani 410 Pleasure. It's one of my favorite lippies. I'll link it down below in the YouTube shop and everything I have on my face today if you want to check that out. I'll touch up later in between videos, but you'll get the gig. So I was looking at it and I was like, none of this makeup has skincare benefits, skin-loving ingredients. I was thinking Kim Kardashian has a makeup line. She's putting it under her skincare line. Of course, we're gonna see things like hyaluronic acid. We're gonna see things like squalene, niacinamide. None of that. None of that. We didn't see none of that in it. I'm like, well, is it just that you wanted to have a makeup line and you wanted to just put it under the skincare, the Skin by Kim, because that's already an existing business, because it's so much easier to just do it that way than call it Kim Kardashian Cosmetics or Kim Kardashian Makeup. You gotta start a whole new business and websites and so much drama and spend all this money when you already have this skincare line. Just put it over there. That's what it seems like, okay? Well, people have been receiving it in PR, but the official drop date, I think, is either tomorrow or today.
Kim Kardashian's makeup line is back. Let's review. There is one eyeshadow palette. It is 12 shades. They are all matte. It is $50. Kind of pricey. Everything is gorgeous and neutral, just how I like it. It goes in line with the skincare. We also have 10 lipsticks, all neutral shades. These lipsticks are $32 each, so kind of pricey. 15 different nude lip liners. I love that so much. These are $22 a pop. Okay, it's expensive. I will say anytime I've created an eyeshadow palette, the shimmers have been the most expensive shades I've purchased. So these are all matte and it is $50 and it is only 12 shades. So I will say, you're buying it for Kimberly. I am gonna buy my own because this is my best friend's. I think we should swatch these.
Here's a close-up of the palette so you can see the colors, and then these are the swatches. It did swatch like literal butter. They were so smooth. Here is a look at all the lipstick color swatches. You definitely get a variety of different nudes.
Out of 15 nude lipsticks, number 12 is the one I would pick for me. I love this color brown. Let's try it out. These are really pigmented. Feels super, super creamy on. I love this color, number 12. It's definitely gonna be my color. Wow, that is so pretty. I will say I do love all these nudes.
These are definitely colors that Kimberly wears.
I also love the khaki colored packaging. I think it's so pretty. It has like, the packaging has like a cool tone to it. I'm gonna try the lightest shade lipstick, number 1. Oh baby, these are matte. They're very pigmented, very pretty, but very matte. They don't really have any sheen to them. I will say they feel like velvet on the lips. I feel like the key with any super light look like this is to blend. So this is the lightest shade with the lip liner. Let's try a deeper shade. So pretty though. Number 5 is like this warm caramel nude. Let's try it. Glide on, so soft. That's pretty. Guys, I think number 2 in the lipstick is probably gonna be my favorite. Let's try it. Love a light nude with a dark brown lip liner. Guys, number 2 lipstick with number 12 lip liner is my favorite combo out of the whole collection. That is so pretty. This is my color. If you want something lighter than number 12, go with number 5, but number 2, so pretty. Now let's get into this palette. I'm gonna go in with this soft matte shade. A lot comes off on the brush, but I don't see a lot of fallout. So I am just gonna softly buff that in. These feel really soft. I only see Kim Kardashian wearing matte eyeshadow, so this palette just makes sense for her to come out with first. I do see it's done by Coty, which is the same company that own KKW Beauty. That is so pretty and so soft. I'll say these shades build up. This color right here looks so light, but look how it builds up into like a soft brown color once it gets on the skin. I do have a concealer base down, but it does build up nicely. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here to build it up a little bit. What do you guys think of the $50 price point for 12 eyeshadow shades? I mean, it's definitely Kim Kardashian. She can sell anything with her name. Baby, you're gonna pay the Kim Kardashian price. I know I will be, because I will be purchasing this palette if I can get my hands on it. For me, I feel like these shadows are just building up like a dream, and they have no fallout. They are so soft, so smooth. I love these mattes. I'm gonna go in with this cream shade. I love shades like this for my eyelid. Look how pigmented this is. I just feel like this matte eyeshadow palette is not hunky chunky like a lot of matte palettes are. You know, with a lot of matte eyeshadow palettes, you touch the color and it's just like an explosion. These don't do that. They're pressed very well into the palette. Not gonna lie, they feel super high end. I still think $50 is slightly expensive for 12 shades, because if you divide 50 by 12, baby, you're paying over $4 for each shade. But you guys, I gotta say, they sure are pretty. I wanna add just a touch of this deeper shade. Oh, that's pigmented. You guys, be careful with these shades, because they have pigment. So smooth and silky though. I actually love this palette. I feel like it's something I would use every day. This is the look with no false lashes. Let me add a lash. This is very my style of makeup, so I would reach for something like this every day. Love the packaging. I love the quality. The only thing is, I wish she was selling it in a bundle deal so you can get all of it, but they are not. It's gonna launch on the 26th of January on her skin website, and I believe it sold all individually. What do you guys think? Will you be purchasing?
It's like a day. It's either today or tomorrow, something like that. Well, it's a nude palette, and people are like, oh, it's like a matte nude palette. Well, you know who else has a matte nude palette that also hasn't had it out in a while? Jeffree Star. Because Jeffree Star has the palette. Yeah, that one. You can't really say it, but it has that palette, and it's all nudes, and a lot of them are mattes. So it seems like he took this opportunity to drop the palette, restock the palette one day before Kim Kardashian drops hers. I thought that was kind of shady. I'm like, oh, here we go. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting again. I think it was kind of a smart move to do that. Jeffree Star's palette, I think it comes in around the same price, but you're getting way more colors. Kim Kardashian's makeup palette is $50, and you're not getting that many shades. Like, you're just not. Now, I've been around the game a few times. Kim Kardashian's makeup palette, from the swatches I've seen and how it applies, it's really good. It's really well made, great ingredients. So is Jeffree Star's, but for the same price, you're gonna get way more bang for your buck with Jeffree's. You're gonna have so much more, like a bigger shade range. So if you're gonna buy the KKW one, you're just buying it for the hype, honestly. This is a nude palette. And then where's James Charles? James Charles had a nude palette. No one's talking about that. I just think, remember? So everyone's dropping nude palettes now. James and Kim and Jeffree. Like, who's next, girl? Let me know about that. I do want to say this, though. If you like my lashes, I got them from the Creme Shop, and I'll link that below, too. You know who else has a nude palette? The last nude palette I bought, I have it right here. My Jason Wu palette from, I got it from Target. So Jason Wu is like this fashion designer. He used to design for Mattel and do Barbie dresses and stuff like that. But he has his own like fashion line. And yeah, got this at Target. It's a nice little basic nude palette. It's decent. This is what it looks like. This is the last nude palette I bought. And before that, it was a Jeffree Star, the Orgy one. So those were the two ones. Maybe I'll pick up Kim's. Who knows? We'll see about that. But, oh, wait a minute. Actually, no. Is this new? Well, I wouldn't consider this a new palette, but it's more of that Tarte. The Tarte came out with this thing, like this one. It's so boring. Just like all shimmers and stuff. It was part of like a pack. It was like a pack of four whatever these are called. 4 of those for like $20 bucks or something. So I bought it for Christmas, but it arrived super late. So it was supposed to be for a Christmas gift for somebody, but I ended up keeping it for myself. So, Kim Kardashian did attend Paris Fashion Week. We talked about that. And maybe I'll make another video about this later, like more in depth. So, Kylie Jenner was there, and people were talking about Kylie Jenner and her face. People were shocked by how her face looked. They were saying like the filler is starting to migrate on her face because it was like drooping down. And I agree, because one time I got filler right here and it did droop down. But I shot a whole entire video about that. Like, so that will be coming in the next couple of days or whatever. Maybe the next day after this video goes up. But with that being said, Kim Kardashian was there. She looked great. You know, as for the PR and marketing for it, it very much gave like a lot of excitement, right? So when it went out and people started receiving the PR and the KKW PR, I noticed that like Patrick Starr, Manny MUA, Laura Lee, and Michaela, whatever, they started receiving their PR and stuff, but they're just posting it on TikTok. It's like before they would have ran to YouTube and make a YouTube review of it. And I think that a lot of people would want to see a long form, in-depth review of the Kim Kardashian makeup palette. Like, they were just quick to throw it up on the TikTok, but go on, put it on YouTube. We want like a long form video of you trying out that whole entire makeup palette. You know? I don't know. That's all I wanted to say about all that drama in the comments down below. But it doesn't matter what I think about all this drama. You let me know how you feel about it in the comments. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching every single one of my videos and giving a like and a comment. It helps me out so much. And anyways, keep it locked in here to Rich Lux. Get out there and find me on like all their social media. Same name, Rich Lux and stuff like that. And yeah. I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news on YouTube. Mwah.